Fire in the Blackstone hole. Let's cook some jambalaya. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my Blackstone Griddle. I love this thing. Today we're going to cook up some jambalaya. We're going to put a little bit of olive oil over here. I've got this side running hot and the other side running low because we're going to be cooking mostly on this side and shoving it down to that side. I've got some chicken that I cut up. Skinless, boneless chicken breast. I'm going to get on there. Get that cooking in that olive oil. We got to season that. Shut up, dog. We got some Paul Prud'homme's Magic seasoning blends. Black and Redfish Magic. It's one of my favorite Paul Prud'homme blends. We're going to sprinkle that on there. That's a great Cajun seasoning. I got some Tango spice left, but I don't want to use it because Tango Joe's not making that anymore. He's having trouble sourcing some of the components of his Cajun rub, and also it wasn't selling that well. Oh man, that smells good already. I'm just going to get this chicken cooked up a little bit with that Paul Prud'homme's on there. Oh boy, might need a little bit more oil, I think. Get that frying. I put a little, I don't know if you noticed it, but I put a little grate by the down hole so that the food can't escape. Everybody had something to say about that last time. See that little grate I put over there? Now the food can't get away. Okay, so we just got to get this chicken cooked up a little bit, and then we'll move it on down the line to the left-hand side of the grill where it's not so hot, and we'll come in with the next component of this. So stay tuned. Alright, the chicken is down at the left-hand side of the grill. Now we're going to put down some more olive oil over here. And we're going to throw down with some andouille sausage. Wouldn't be jambalaya without andouille sausage. Let's get our sausage on there. Get that cooked up a little bit. And then of course we'll slide it on down to the cooler side of the grill, which is the left-hand side. I don't think we need any seasoning on that andouille sausage. That stuff's pretty spicy just as it is. So we're just going to get a little cook on there. Just a little browning on there. Just get that cooked up a little bit. Then we're going to slide that on down with the chicken and let that hang out with the chicken for a while, and then we'll come back to the next part of this. So stay tuned. Alright, now we got the major portion of our Cajun food is the holy trinity. Bell pepper, onion, and celery, and also I've got about 6 cloves of garlic in there, chopped up. They don't tell you about that fourth component of the trinity, but yeah, there it is. And we're going to hit that with some of that Paul Prud'homme's Magic, Black and Redfish Magic. I'm going to blacken some fish here soon, one of these days. That's what I'm saving this for. So we just got to get that those veggies cooked up. Man, looking good. I don't think my grate's going to save any of those veggies that go in there because it's not that big. It's just big enough to keep the meat from running down there. Just so I don't have to sacrifice any more tortellinis or any more meat. So let's get our veggies cooked up. Bell pepper, celery, and onion. That's the Cajun Holy Trinity plus garlic. Of course, garlic. You got to have garlic. Alright, you don't need to see this, right? It's boring, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, let's get that cooked up. Let me move my sausage and chicken around a little bit so it doesn't burn. So it doesn't scorch. Get it on down here by the cool side. It's already cooked up. Man, the smell in this place is unbelievable. You can't imagine how good this all smells. Alright, let's get the veggies cooked up, get them slid down to the left, and come on with the next component, so stay tuned. Okay, it's time for the last of the meats, which is, put some olive oil down, we've got some shrimp. Shrimp cook fast. So we're just going to drop them on there. And I got some Lee and Perron's Worcestershire sauce. And I'm going to drop this over the shrimp and also over my Jambalaya that's cooking down here. Some Lee and Perron's. Nothing better. And also we got to put some pauperdons on the shrimp. We want to get the dusting of pauperdons on the shrimp. Get my spatula, get that shrimp spread out a little bit where it'll cook. Shrimp's the only food that tells you when it's cooked. It turns pink. So when those shrimps get cooked up, we got to spread them out a little bit, get them cooking. You see they're starting to turn pink already. Won't take long. Don't take long. Oh boy, look at those shrimps. Woohoo! Oh, I wish you could smell this. Oh my goodness. This smells like Cajun heaven right here. I know this is not an authentic recipe, but I bet that any Cajun tasting this would nod his head and say c'est bon. C'est bon, bon. Okay. Let's get the shrimps moved down to the cooler side of the grill. And now for the last and final, well, next to last component of this. Stay tuned, I'll show you. We've got some Uncle Ben's long grain wild rice in the microwave bags, and I haven't microwaved it. I'm just opening it up right here. I'm gonna put some more oil on my grill, on my griddle. A little bit of olive oil. We got 3 bags of this. We're gonna put this over here. Just drop that right there. See how that stuff comes? 3 bags of, this is pre-cooked rice is what it is. And you could do this with regular rice if you just cooked it ahead of time and got it ready to rock and roll on your griddle. Just gonna dump that on there. Uncle Ben's long grain and wild rice. Oh, that last one was whole grain brown. I didn't know. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Rice is rice. We gotta break that up. Should have broke it up in the bag before I started cooking. But anyway, yeah, we got to get our rice browned up a little bit, get it broken up. Oh yeah, baby. Just browning up some rice on the griddle. Just break that up. Once you get that broken up, that rice is already cooked. So it's a no-brainer to just cook it on the griddle a little bit. Just get it like warm through. And like I said, it's already cooked. So all you got to do is separate it a little bit, get it chopped up a little bit with my spatula. It's almost like making fried rice. Need a little bit more oil on that. There you go. I don't think we need any seasoning on that. I think the stuff over there has got enough seasoning on it. We just got to break this rice up, get it cooked up a little bit, and then we're going to incorporate everything together, and you've got instant, almost instant jambalaya. You don't have to cook rice all day. You don't have to cook a big pot of food. Just got your Blackstone Griddle. Chop up that rice a little bit. Looking good, boy, looking good. Yeah, it's starting to look like something. Got one more thing we got to do, and I'm afraid when the Cajuns see it, they're going to lose their minds because this is not something a Cajun would do. Let me show you. Get our rice cooking. Got to get that rice, got to get chopped up and separated. See what I mean? Can't have big clumps of rice not cooked. It's all cooked. It's pre-cooked. But I just don't want big pieces of rice in there with my meat. So I got to chop it up with the spatulas. I probably should use both. Look at that. I'm a regular Blackstone maven. Chopping up that rice, boy. Look at that. Starting to look like something now. Okay. So what we got to do now is to keep the rice moist and good. I mean, it's good enough as it is, I think. But I'm following a recipe, and yeah, we're going to incorporate this whole mess right now. But like I said, I'm following a recipe. We're going to drop a little bit of heavy whipping cream on there. I hope I can get this open. Oh boy, I can't get it open because my hands are slippery. I need a paper towel. Oh gosh, I hate this. Yes, a little bit of, and I hate these things too. A little bit of heavy whipping cream on there. That's going to keep it moist, keep the rice nice and fluffy and moist. That's no Cajun in the world would put heavy whipping cream on his rice. Trust me. No Cajun in the world. But now we're going to incorporate this whole mess. We're going to move the veggies and the meat back into the rice. Starting to look like something now, folks. In fact, I think I'm going to turn the griddle off. Turn the griddle off. And get this stuff mixed up without spilling any of it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. That's looking good. Cajun Jambalaya. Don't that look good? And it cooks up so fast and easy. Oh boy. Don't that look delicious? That's going to be my lunch today. Some Cajun Jambalaya on the griddle. Yep. There it is. We're going to get that in a serving tray, and I'm going to get it in a plate, garnish it with some parsley, and then we'll come back, we'll drink a beer and take a taste. So stay tuned. My easy jambalaya is done. There's the frosty root boy mug. Not too frosty. It's so hot out here. It's 90 degrees out here. Oh boy. Okay. This is going to foam up like nobody's business because it's been sitting out here. Hialeah Light, Florida Lager. It's the local beer from Hialeah from the unbranded brewing company. Although it is branded, it's Hialeah Light Lager. It's a very light colored lager. Yeah, it's nice. La Cerveza de Hialeah. How many beers do you know that are grown in Hialeah? Not too many. No froth on that, Rob. Not much froth on it. Let's take a taste of that, Rob. Wow, that's delicious. That's a very easy drinking beer. What's the ABV on that? 4.4, no wonder. It's hardly got any alcohol in it. There's my jambalaya. I'm gonna get a shrimp and an andouille sausage. I only want one shrimp. And an andouille sausage. And some of that in my mouth right now. Oh my God. That's delicious. Wow. The rice and veggies are cooked perfectly. Delicious. Wow. I need a beer. Now this is very mild. I didn't put any hot sauce on it. If you like it hotter, of course, you could drop some hot sauce on there. Whatever you like. That cream keeps that rice moist and good. It's just delicious. Another great recipe from the Blackstone team on my Blackstone Griddle. I'm very happy with that thing. Anyway, babies, that's my video. Go see my buddy. If you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go see my buddy Craig. He'll be up in the iCard there. Craig is cooking up some amazing stuff on his griddles and grills. You got to check him out. Go see Craig. Subscribe to me, ring the bell, all that good YouTube, boo, you know what I'm saying. And come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. And this is a really good beer. It's very light. You could probably drink this all day long at 4.4%. You won't even get drunk. So yeah, we'll see you next week, babies. Bye.